Hello BYU Cougar fans, it's the editor again with BlueCougarFootball.com. We're talking BYU Utah State. I thought it was a good game. I know the score, it's 6-3. That's literally something out of the 1940s for BYU football. Not since 1946 has BYU won a game with a 6-3 score. But I saw lots of good things in that game, even if the score didn't reflect it for the offense. Of course, the defense played great. I was not impressed with Utah State's offense at all. I kept hearing all this talk about the Utah State being the best team and Chucky Keaton being the best quarterback in the state of Utah. That definitely did not hold to be true. He wasn't even the best quarterback on the field last night. So I wasn't too impressed with Utah State, but again, maybe that's just our awesome defense and the 3 sacks they got and all that pressure on the quarterback and stomping out the run, our #1 rush defense in the nation. So defense was great. Offense, I really liked what I saw from the offense, even if it was only 6 points. Should have been 7 points. We'll get to that later. But the offense played well. I mean, they rolled up 380 yards, which is 100 yards more than what Utah State has been allowing per game this year, which includes playing at Wisconsin. The offense converted 45% of third downs, so we were really close there. 9 out of 20, right there, close to 50%. Held on to the ball for 34 minutes and 49 seconds. So that much time of possession, that's really going to help the defense and really help you to win. There were a couple of drives that could have resulted in more points, but bad kicking situations, the blocked field goal, fake field goal, and some penalties really hurt the offense from scoring more points. Very first drive of the game, it was a false start penalty that eventually killed the drive. We were set up 1st and 10 at the Utah State 40-yard line or so. Then we had a false start penalty. Moved us back 5 yards. Drive ended on 4th and 1 when we couldn't convert the 4th down. We wouldn't have had to convert the 4th down if we didn't have 15 yards to go. We would have already had the 1st down if it was the regular 10. So there was that penalty. After that fumble to start the second half, starting at Utah State 9-yard line, there was a holding penalty that pushed us back 10 yards. And then there in the 4th quarter, the offense was driving, moving down, all the way down to the Utah State 37-yard line, and just really, effectively moving the ball, picking up a good chunk of yards every play, it felt like. And then, on the sidelines, Matt Hadley had to push the Utah State player, resulting in the 15-yard penalty. And then the next play was that interception that totally changed that drive there. I really don't think you get that interception on the next play without that penalty. Play calling changes, all the dynamics change. So that was really a bonehead move, and it almost cost the game for BYU. Because right after that, Utah State went down, missed a field goal. They drove down into field goal range, could have tied it with that field goal. Luckily, they missed that field goal. We clung to our 6-3 lead, and there was just 7 minutes 47 seconds left in the game then. So we were able to hold on for the final 8 minutes or so. One other thing for the offense that I really liked, I failed to mention, I liked the ball distribution from Taysom Hill. He completed 8 passes to Cody Hoffman, 5 to Kaniakua Friel, 4 to J.D. Falslev, 3 to Jamal Williams. So that was really balanced. A lot of people involved, not just getting one pass here, one pass there, but 4 players with 3 or more receptions, that's really nice. You don't really see that a lot with Riley Nelson, at least not last year. I didn't remember seeing it. There was lots of games where Hoffman would have 8 receptions, and then maybe everyone else would have 1, and we'd only complete 16 or 17 passes that game. So good ball distribution, which I think went a long ways to helping the offense be effective. And even though it was a lot of short passes being thrown, the defense didn't know who it was going to. And so we were able to convert the third downs, hold on to the ball, like I said, put up yards, even if we didn't put up points, kept the defense fresh. And that's really what we need right now while we have Taysom Hill at quarterback, who's still learning the playbook. The defense had another great goal line stand. We have that one in Boise that will be one for the ages, even if we lost that game. But here, they gave up a long drive and let Utah State get inside the 10-yard line. But once they got there, they stopped them. They stopped them good. A tackle for a loss on first down. Then Craig Bills made a stop at the 1-yard line to prevent the touchdown on second down. And Kyle Van Noy got a tackle for loss on third down, pushed him back from the 1 to the 3. Then Utah State got a delay of game before kicking their field goal. So right there, that was a very key moment in the game. It was early, still a 0-0 game, but as we see, it's very possible that BYU loses 7-6 if we let Utah State get in there for the touchdown. So very crucial moment. Although it was bend, the defense didn't break that time. And that was very, very, very big. Another big thing the defense did, Utah State didn't convert a single third down in the entire first half. And, a crucial third down was that one in the final minute, right before the end of the first half. If you don't think that wasn't a big deal, that's what led to BYU getting its only points. If Utah State converts that third down, they run out the clock in the first half, and we go into the locker room down 3-0. Instead, they get that stop, and the offense is able to surprise Utah State, and in 4 plays, go down, get the touchdown, and basically that was the game right there. So then we win the game instead of who knows what happens. Maybe tie 3-3, go into overtime. I don't know. But once again, for the third time in 8 tries, we missed the extra point. Now, why Riley Stevenson is kicking the extra points, I don't know. But Justin Sorensen was a perfect 100% last year, 46 of 46. I don't know why we don't have him kicking the extra points right now. But Stevenson is not getting it done. I love his punting, but he's just not getting it done with the extra points. So, again, I don't know what that's all about. I wish it would change. Players who stood out, obviously Cody Hoffman. What would we do without Cody Hoffman? And his ability, when it matters, when it really matters, he had 3 receptions on that final drive, 3 of the 4 plays, to get us all the way down to the 3-yard line. He had a big catch in the second half to help move the ball down, and with field position and everything else to keep control of the game and not let Utah State score again. So Cody Hoffman, 8 receptions, 114 yards. Ezekiel Ansah, the guy just keeps getting better and better, more and more confident. 5 more tackles, 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, 2 quarterback hurries. I mean, I really like this guy. I'm really happy that he's getting this opportunity this year for his senior year, and I can't wait to see what he might do at the NFL. Jamal Williams, he looked good, especially when it was crucial time for the running back to get yards. He got us first downs so we could run out the clock there, that final 5 minutes or so. Kyle Van Noy, just being Kyle Van Noy. He hasn't had a game yet where he's gotten tons of tackles, but we haven't needed that from him. But what he is doing, he's having high impact plays. 2 quarterback hurries, two pass breakups. So it was a good night for him. Taysom Hill, for a true freshman, he played very well. Great efficiency, ball movement, game management. As much as I hate the term game management, that's what he did, and that's what helped us win. Brandon Ogletree led the team in tackles once again, quietly doing what he does. And yes, I don't want to say much about it now, but you can't avoid that 800-pound gorilla in the room, Taysom Hill's injured knee. Final play of the game. We don't know much about it right now. That's why I don't want to say much. I will put something out about it later today when we do get something more official from BYU. But that's just a travesty. It's a travesty that he got hurt and it happened on that play. That wasn't necessary. So I'm happy about the win. Mixed emotions now about going forward. Kind of anxious, trying to find out what's it gonna be with Taysom Hill's knee. But I'm very happy overall with that game. Feeling good about the BYU Cougars, and can't wait to see what we do with Oregon State coming up this week. Go Cougars!